Hey, g'day everyone, and welcome to Game 2 of this lower bracket elimination between Fnatic and T1 at 2022 ESL 1 Stockholm Major. Game 1 did go to Fnatic, so T1 is sitting on the edge of elimination. The Reaper. I have two lol, but more old school games. Newfoundland, Canada for me. Newfoundland here too, working. On the other side of the world, it's incredible how much streaming has connected me with people that I would never have talked with. It's incredible. Opening bans coming out here from Fnatic. The DK once again and the tree. So exactly same bans as first game. They don't want to give the DK that reliable stun with the tower push over to T1, as well as the DK tree is like a double combo. You want to get rid of the DK to stop them pushing your towers, and you want to get rid of the tree so that they can't stop you from pushing their towers. So it's the double whammy. And the Coddle and the Pug, these are exact same bans coming out so far. First pick, so first pick CK from the side of Fnatic. So they were really happy with that CK on Raven in the last game, and they're happy to pick it, first pick it even. I mean, it could be a flex. It could be a flex pick. They could run it as potentially some sort of offlane, but I really don't see the reason. CK is in the meta right now. Very strong carry hero. Can farm, can fight, can lane really well. You rarely see a CK that loses lane just because of his passive. So he's just a solid first pick. T1 have returned picks with the Doom. This time picking up the Doom for themselves and not letting Fnatic have it, and the Phoenix. Now, this is what I was calling out in the first game draft, that high percentage damage heroes need to start being picked up, because the meta has been all these big tanky strength heroes. So how do you counter that? You counter it with percentage based damage. The Death Prophet was picked up by Fnatic in that game 1 as a POS 5. That's how valuable it is right now to have percentage based damage. As a POS 5, Death Prophet was picked up and did the job. I'm still waiting to see, perhaps a Necrophos. The Phoenix has been picked. Okay? Not only percentage-based damage, but percentage-based heal. The Winter Wyvern was picked last game. And the Winter Wyvern has that percentage-based heal, and you got that heart on that CK, and Winter Wyvern could just heal him pretty much from nothing to full, with that heart buff going off as well. So, percentage-based damage is really, really valuable in the current meta. Phoenix and Doom does set up quite a strong team fight. You get the Doom off, you get the Supernova. Particularly if you get the War Stomp on the Doom, which is going to be likely. You can let Fnatic almost commit to that Supernova, blink in with the War Stomp, stun everyone for a couple of seconds, and let that Supernova go off, and then you just win and turn around the fight from there. So Doom and Phoenix are quite a strong opening duo. And we see the IO as well come out. Now, IO was used on the side of T1 in that last game, and I have to say, T1 played the IO quite well. I wouldn't criticize their IO play at all, but it just wasn't their game in the way it turned out. And IO is an incredibly strong pick. Now, IO CK is one of the most old school lineups. Okay, you give those buffs over to the CK, you just make him a Mega Man in the fights, and because CK isn't a flash farmer, it enables him to keep on the other side of the map, keep farming in reasonably dangerous positions, having the IO sitting behind, and in that way the IO can just take him with the relocate over to join a fight, or can save him from a rotation. So the CK IO is one of those most old school combinations. I'd have it up there with, the Jug, Crystal Maiden combos as well. Let's look at the next round of bans. Medusa has also came out as a ban. Of course, you don't want the illusions being turned to stone. That's one of the worst counters to CK is the stone. And of course, if Medusa gets an Ags as well, it just makes CK's life really hard. So the Medusa being banned out, Grimstroke being banned as well, not wanting the double Doom. So absolutely smart ban coming out there from Fnatic, stopping that double Doom pick potentially with the Grimstroke. And Timber as well. This tanky, and Timber is just the epitome of the meta right now. Tanky frontliner, does a lot of damage and just is hard to deal with. The bans coming out from T1, Beastmaster, Shadow Shaman, and that Death Prophet, that percentage-based damage. They don't want to see that again. Beastmaster, really good with the vision control. Vision is really, really important in high-level games. So to remove that Hawk from being in play is going to be really important for the side of T1. Shadow Shaman as well, just a really strong support hero right now. Wards are good, Shackles are good, Hex is good, Shock is good. It's a strong lane, a high base damage. You just don't want to be facing up against that hero if you don't have a plan for it. So, T1 in round 2 of picks have come out with the Bane. Bane is a very solid lane support. High base damage, high armor. Brain Sap means you can trade well with the opposing support or with the opposing core. In fact, sometimes Bane can even trade with both at the same time because he's so strong in lane. And then as Bane transitions into the mid to late game, you're going to have the Nightmare set up. You're going to be able to lock down one hero, Nightmare, grip another, and you've got 2 heroes controlled by the one on your team, leaving your other heroes to go to work. And if you start to look at this draft from T1, you doom one person, you sleep another, you grip another. That's 3 heroes on the side of Fnatic that are just not doing anything. Nothing. Nada. One's sleeping, one's in immeasurable pain, and the other is going straight to hell. So, if they can't get on top of this Bane on the side of Fnatic, then it's gonna be hard for Fnatic to take fights. Now, I think this is, I mean, look at these picks. This meta. I love this meta. Maybe I'm out on a limb here. I love big strength tanky heroes being picked. Look at this. This is a 4 strength hero draft from the side of Fnatic right now. Snapfire and Mars, another 2 strength heroes. I mean, just want to get in there. I mean, this is another reason why Timber is banned, because Timber, of course, with the Whirling Death, Timber is fantastic against strength heroes. So in a meta with percentage-based damage as well, in a meta where strength heroes are all the rage, then Timber cannot make it through. Because can you imagine a Timber on the side of T1 right now? I mean, that would just be disastrous. T1 are not buying into it though. They're not buying into the all-strength meta. They've got a Monkey King. Now, is this a POS 1 Monkey King? Potentially. But looking at the current draft right now, it's either a mid or a 1, I would be saying. Final bans coming out. Puck and Storm Spirit, both elusive heroes, so teams aren't wanting to have to deal with that. The other thing about the Mars in this game is you can destroy the trees. So if Monkey King is on trees, the arena pops down, the trees are going to be destroyed instantly, and Monkey King will get that, what, 4-second stun? 4-second stun, I believe it is. Not Monkey King player myself, but I think it's close to 4. So that is something to consider. The spirits aren't bad as well, just for scouting out the Monkey King in the trees. The Monkey King is going to have to be a little bit careful with his movements. Once Mars gets a blink, if they know where the Monkey King is, they just jump in, drop that arena, knock down the trees, and Monkey King is going to be in a lot of trouble. The final ban is the Bat. Now, does that mean Necro is coming out? With the Batrider banned, they might be thinking Necro. Now, if I was T1, I'd be thinking about banning the Necro right now, or picking it if you're intending on picking. But I don't believe they have the next pick. So let's just see what they decide to ban. I mean, they are looking for a mid. They do ban out a mid, the Lina. With that Batrider ban, Necro is the one that is standing out to me. Why would you want to ban Batrider? Because you want to pick Necrophos. That would mean that this is a support Snapfire, which I think is perfectly reasonable.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's rough picking Necro into Doom Bane. It is rough. He hasn't got any cancels apart from the ultimate.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Sniper. Okay. So it does look like Sniper will probably be mid, unless it's some sort of Snapfire mid and support Sniper. I mean, Fnatic did run a support Death Prophet last game, so I find it could go that way. Final pick coming out from T1. Most likely looking for a mid. What mids are left in the pool? I mean, Void Spirit. Void Spirit is still left in the pool. They did pick that last game. They did lose with it. So Fnatic have almost left it in as a bit of a mind game. Hey, we're leaving that Void Spirit in here. We'll happily leave that here for you if you want to pick it again. I mean, you lost with it last time. You want to pick it again? So Void Spirit is there. Lena's been taken out. I mean, there's a Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend with the Phoenix seems like an interesting combo. Fear him away so they can't hit the egg. I mean, that seems fair as well. Is it Shadow Fiend? Am I actually like 5-heading this right now? Got the bubble. Invoker? Maybe Invoker. Invoker or Shadow Fiend is what I'm edging towards now, but I mean, I feel like they're missing a tanky front liner. I think they need more front line. I'd like to see some sort of tanky mid. I think it's going to be Shadow Fiend or Shadow Fiend or the other one I just said that I can't remember. Has gone from my mind right now. But they might just need the tanky pick. This is a Monkey King mid and they're looking for a safe laner. It's a Tiny.
Choose your hero.
Okay, Tiny actually made it through the draft. I mean, who would have thought? So it is a Carl Tiny. So that's going to be a mid Tiny. Yep. So mid Tiny, safe lane, Monkey King, everything else as expected. Cuckoo's going to take the Doom to the off lane. Januel and DJ will take the Wisp and the Snapfire in the support positions. Jabs, Mars to the off lane. Armel will take the mid Sniper. And that leaves Raven to once again play CK from the carry position. Okay. Predictions for the draft. I mean, there is a Tiny on one side, but I have to say, I like the Fnatic draft. I like the Fnatic draft. I think we're heading towards a 2-0 here. I mean, I'd happily go to a third game, and I'd be happy if T1 pulls out the win. But I think I prefer the Fnatic draft. Really depends on how this sniper goes. If they can get on top of this sniper and not let the sniper get any sort of run on, then maybe T1 can get out of the bag. But if sniper has any game, then he's got four other tanky lads to sit right in front of him. Righto, immediate smoke coming out from T1. Who's got the wards? Starting with the wand first. Obs on the Tiny. Whitemon heading top lane with just the one sentry. Monkey with the obs as well. No smoke on the side of Fnatic. Sentry over on Yanuel. Sniper does have the ward. Immediate magic wand. What is the starting items? No regen. I mean, you love to see it. It's ballsy Dota with the no regen. I guess magic wand is a form of regen, but I mean, look at this. It's just prioritizing being strong at level 1. I really like it. I like this prioritizing being strong at level 1. He's trying to see if there's a ward here. He's trying to see if there's a ward. It is nighttime. Raven does see Carl, but he's trying to bait out the high five to see if it is nighttime or not at the moment. So early wood placed down by Fnatic. Actually, 2 here. Which one plays first? So they're gonna see that. That ward was seen, so that should get dewarded. Rune contest coming out. There might be a bit of a fight, a little bit of a chip. Monkey King will come in to secure as well. So it will be a 2-4-2 on the initial bounty runes. And Raven and Januel will hit bottom with that classic combo of CK and IO. Armel will be going mid with the sniper. Let's pull up our last hits. And Jabs will be pairing in the offlane with this Snapfire played by DJ. I think Snapfire is a bit of a DJ special. For T1, Gabby, the Monkey King, top lane, taking the Boundless Strike first with Whitemon, still yet to level. Mid lane, I mean, look at this. Whitemon's just straight into it. Mid lane, Carl will be fighting up against Sniper. I mean, that's quite an interesting matchup. You can just click each other, click with the headshot. I mean, it's going to be painful to Carl, but he should be fine. Should just be able to trade farm reasonably well because Tiny is very tanky. And bottom for T1, Cuckoo is here with the Phoenix of Zephyr, who took the Fire Spirits level 1. Cuckoo did get that Scorched Earth level 1 as well. Whitemon does actually sneak a little courier. Stun is available. Will use it. Whitemon has the brain tap with the clicks, and I think Jabs is going to go down.
First blood.
He will.
Thanks and have fun.
So first blood going over to Whitemon of T1. So good start for T1 in this game too. Getting down the offlane Mars straight. Oh, no, you cancel? I think he cancelled the attack. I think he had the courier. He's going to pull the wave back behind. Careful to avoid the creep camp. Don't want to pull it for the side of Fnatic straight away. He's going to pull that back and just hold it behind the tower. And try and get some XP back there. Pull that lane backwards for his core. Jingu is now up for level 2. Yet to level Whitemon on the Bane, level 2. I guess he will take the Nightmare, but probably just waiting to see for the time being. Cookie is up on Snapfire, and of course the Spear and the Rebuke. And they're going in here, 1, 2. Oh, the Spear does come out. Was that a butt spear? It might have been a butt spear then. It looked like a butt spear. It sounded like a butt spear. It must have been one. So that was, if it was, that was a bit of class. TPing, he wants to get both. Oh, and the deny. So the TP used. No TP on the side of Carl. Okay, that's interesting. He's going to have to buy that one if he does die. And he's just getting clicked. This is how important it was for him to get that regen. Look at this headshot. He's just constantly getting clicked. Bonus 50. Look at this. Is this like 100%? 40% chance. I mean, 40% chance. It's feeling like more like 100% right now. I mean, just click, 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 click. Saying that though, Tiny's actually got 2 more last hits over the sniper. So, I mean, Armel might be winning the regen war, but Carl is committing for those last hits for the time being. And of course, no shrapnel means the kill potential is reasonably low. In terms of the side lanes, CK and Monkey, Raven and Gabby both farming reasonably well. Does force out that Icarus dive. And he's still got wands, potentially a stun if they get an opportunity before that Icarus dive is back off cooldown. Top lane, I mean, it is a Monkey King against a melee core, so Jingu is going to be a factor in this top lane. And already it's feeling like it is. I mean, he's got take aim level 2. I mean, this is just obnoxious. I mean, look at this. He's just doing anything he can to try and get the last hits. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Bottom lane. Oh, they did end up getting it. Chaos Bolt did pop those wands for the mana. Oh my goodness, what's happening? The top lane Snapfire does go down as well. And Pain is just ushering Jabs back to the tier 1 tower. Go back. Oh no, the courier gets killed by the creep. Whitemon, it might be time for you to turn around. Snapfire does get the cookie. Spear is available. And with no mana. Jingu though, Gabby's hit with the level 2 Jingo. Level 1 stun. He is clicking, is slowed, but he will be able to walk away. Armel denying the water in mid, just stopping Tiny from getting any sort of free regen. Bottom lane, I mean, look at this. Look at these heals. Raven would like a little bit more mana, more likely. Is he going for the same build as last game? Yeah, maxing the Chaos Strike. So he's very safe in lane. I mean, he can just heal up, and no much issue at all. I mean, he's got 75 base damage, 76 on the Doom, so reasonably high on base damage. Both rocking Quelling Blades, I would assume. No Doom, actually no Quelling Blade. And Quelling Blade on Raven. So Raven does have the advantage in the last team capacity. Whitemon just getting off the pull. But Jabs is here to contest and get a little bit of XP, maybe get a little bit of farm. I mean, he's just setting him up for a spear at the moment. Wars coming out in this game. So, TP has come mid from DJ. Has got that Ring of Bassi. Heal coming out from Salve. No Assassinate yet on Sniper. This has sort of been the meta at the moment. Just get the take aim, get the headshot, even get stats over the Shrapnel. Carl doesn't know. Carl doesn't know.
Dire's top tower
It
is
is,
under attack.
it is nighttime, and here he comes. Oh, but who's ganking who? The Phoenix is mid as well. Slow, coming down. The Icarus dive has been used. Cookie actually reaches, and Armel will get the kill, but is he going to tick down with the Fire Spirits? He is going to pop that Fairy Fire, and he will be just fine. Meanwhile, while that fight was going on mid, kill did happen top. There's a sleep. There's a sleep. Is and a haste. No, DJ will be fine. I was waiting for Armel to come over and maybe land a bit of an assist there, but he was quite low already, and he's happy to just farm it up. Do you grab a point?
Courier just got killed.
Oh, one courier. Two couriers. Whitemon with the haste rune just yoinking the couriers. Sniper did end up opting to get that one level in Shrapnel, probably just for the vision at this point, as opposed to just maxing out on the stats and take aim. But this is a level 4 Jabs Mars. This guy is very sad. Gabby with this level 3 Jingu has just zoned Jabs away completely. He's free farming, and I mean he's getting this courier, the ward. I mean that's value. That gives XP and gold, so that's going to help him out a fair bit. Bottom lane, the Scorched Earth Max. What do we have? We have the Mana Burn. I mean, this is why Raven is constantly on no mana. And the Mana Aura themselves. So they're full of mana, and the opposing team has none. That's actually a very obnoxious creep to get in the early game. I mean, you just keep Mana Burning. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You can't go on them. You have to send out like 4 mangoes, you know, and just mango up and go in to try and get the kill off. Jabs is still only level 4. He does have boots, but I mean, there's an Orb of Corrosion on Monkey King. If he steps up, I mean, he immediately dies. One hit. No, he just holds back. He's just zoning him. Denies. There's just nothing happening. I just want to sit here and watch this. I mean, this is just sad. Level 7 now to level 4. It is going to get some XP from this catapult. Maybe, maybe not. Gabby's coming over. He's like, hang on a second. Do you really think you're getting XP from this catapult? I don't think so. Mid lane. Sleep coming out with the Shrapnel on top. Actually takes the sleep off. Saving Armel from the go, and he should be fine. I mean, this game, laning phase is just killing me. It's like kills in multiple slots on the map at the same time. Or at least fights. I don't have 2 eyes. I don't have 4 eyes. I need 4 eyes. Bottom lane. Stun is going to come out, and Cuckoo is going to potentially go down the Scorched Earth. I think if he just ran straight and not tried to sort of walk back and forth there between the trees, he might have just walked away. Stacks in the jungle for this sniper. Oh, he's actually he's leveling the Shrapnel now. Mars has now almost got to level 6. But in the meantime, Gabby is close to level 8. So Dabs, once he gets that 6, he potentially can make a rotation. Does have the Soul Ring, so plenty of mana. But it's just been a scary lane he's had to play up here. Had to play it quite safe. Goodness me. What is he doing in the jungle though? Top lane. DJ has made the rotation. Is Jabs baiting with the level 6? Always missed. Missed the rebuke. It is nighttime. They don't see DJ off to the side. But Gabby has sensed it. He sensed it. He's going, hang on a second. Why is it Jabs all of a sudden is getting a little bit dirty bottom? Carl is under the tower. He's got the toss combo. Throw in with Cuckoo, with the blade, with the Infernal Blade. Genial's there, just trying to body block. He's body blocking over Carl. TP's coming out from Mars. Does have the ultimate. So if you won't come to me, I'm going to come to you. Does cancel TP though. Thinking better of it. And at the end of the day, everyone just walks away. No one dies at all. No one dies at all. No TP on Mars though. Raven will just keep farming up in the jungle. We'll heal back up with that Chaos Strike. Be perfectly fine. No regen needed on him. And eventually it looks like DJ Jabs on this Mars is getting the space that he needs. Bottom lane though, we're back in. Is the mana creep there? The mana burn creep is still active. How much mana is actually burnt? 100 mana. I mean, that's decent. Raven has decided that actually it's time to get out. Not happy sitting safe, sitting bottom anymore. I mean, I think it was the right call. Carl is coming through as well. And it was potentially going to look very dangerous for Raven in that bottom lane. So he's made the correct decision to get out while he's still good. They've seen him top now, so they backed off the pressure on bottom. They're just going to leave Cuckoo, probably defend this. They know they've TP'd out their POS 1. They're going to see the IO top here at the moment and know that they cannot possibly defend bottom. So that'll be a free tower bottom for T1, but it looks like Fnatic are going to trade that top and get the top tier 1 of top tier 1 of T1, if I can get that tongue twister out. There doesn't appear to be any TPs coming in. The rotations are going to be here too slow, even though there is 6 over on Zephyr. Have a ward. They're going to plant a ward. Just a sentry. They know they're not being watched. Yanuel does hit the relocate level 6 now as well, so they can move around the map fairly freely. Keep vision on them. Whitemon is 6. They're going to get the sleep. A little bit mistimed. Actually, a little bit mistimed. Miscommunication. It's still going to end up being okay, but Zephyr actually ended up taking off the sleep, so a little bit of miscommunication at the end, but that is fine. Is Carl baiting here? The Snapfire ult's coming out. Is he baiting? Is he baiting himself? And the globs. The globs coming in from downtown. TJ. I did say DJ is a bit of a specialist on this hero, and I mean that was just on point. DD on the sniper. Oh my goodness. RML with the DD. He's got 200 damage. He's got 200 damage and a million range 12 minutes in. This tier 1 I don't think is living for this world. I do like the 0 bulwark build. Yeah, this tower is gone. They're trying to come in, but it's already gone. Rotation's too slow. Carl, no blink yet. Still about 800 gold away from that blink. And Sniper is just farming freely. I mean, yeah, Tiny, you might have had that early advantage in last hits, but Sniper is now pulling ahead. Look at all the money you had to spend on the regen. Sniper is more than 2k ahead of the Tiny right now in farm, so Sniper is just very happy. Saying that though, overall, T1 actually have a slight, I mean, it's actually even. It just went tick from one side to the other, so the gold at the moment is even. Both sides have exactly the amount of gold, same gold across their teams, just spread slightly differently. Monkey King had a really good lane against the Mars. Snipe had a really good lane against the Tiny, and that has evened out. And this smoke has really done nothing but just slow down the blink timing over on Carl. So he's going to go back and hit the jungle. They did get a deep ward down, which there's actually a sentry here. They're going to see it. Yeah, they're going to see it. They know. I mean, so that deep ward, that smoke was actually a net loss. They smoked, they missed everything. They weren't farming, and at the same time, they get the D ward. So the only positive of that deep smoke was in fact that ward, and they lose that as well. And now this is the build. You get these, and I think you even go stats. Stats or damage, you take the talent. So this is the build on Armel. Bottom lane, Arena coming out, Doom being used. Over on the IO, but I mean, Raven's here. Running away. Egg has been popped. Rover is down. Oh, DJ goes back in to protect. Raven. The armor toggle. The DP out. He makes it. And the sleep will stop the TP from jabs. But at the end of the day, that's a supernova used, a doom used, and you actually make it out on Raven. So Raven is very happy with that. That armlet toggle was on point. DJ, of course, is going for that Wraith Pack because you can't have a team in Dota right now without a Wraith Pack. It's an essential item. Who's getting Wraith Pack on the side of T1? Let me see it. Oh, it's a mech. Okay. Who's getting the Wraith Pack? Is there no Wraith Pack on T1? This is a mistake. You need a Wraith Pack. Teams don't win games without a Wraith Pack. It's a 0% win rate if you don't have Wraith Pack. What is it? 78% of statistics are made up. Yep. 0% of teams that don't have a Wraith Pack win. And that was like a double negative as well. Quoting made up statistics. You gotta love it. Mars, even though he's level 8, is just going immediately for the BKB. He realizes this game, he needs this early BKB. He has such a bad start. The Nightmare comes out. This is giving time. He does have the Fiend's Grip as well. I think Mars has found himself out of position. The toss combo as well. And Carl just walks away. But the relocate's coming through and gets the return kill over on to Bane. They'll walk it off and safely go back to the other side of the map. DD bottom lane. That's a 1-for-1. I mean, admittedly, it is the offlaner for the POS, the POS 4, but you can take that. Or the POS 5, rather. DD is just sitting bottom. Someone, please. Someone, please. Think of the DD. Think of it. Zephyr's going to look. Zephyr's going to look at the DD. No, Zephyr's not going to look at the DD. Zephyr moving towards the mech. So looking to sustain. That's an interesting item on a Phoenix. So you can dive in, heal, and then supernova. IO, just the combination of items at the moment. Thrown back in. Cookied out. Armel healed up by Januel. In fact, they're going to turn around. No, he had supernova. He didn't use it. I mean, this shows how tanky this sniper is right now. He's got 59 HP. He got thrown into a whole team of T1 and he walked out alive. That was something else. He got cookied. But that was it. That was it. I have to say, I think if I was T1 there, I'd be expecting to kill the RML sniper with a blink-in toss back to team. I mean, they're just taking the roast right now. Whitemon, he wants to get in there, but it's already gone. It's too late. They rotate their whole team over T1, but by the time they get here, it's just too late. Carl will continue farming. He's got the clarity going, keeping that mana up. No shard yet. Available. Well, you can take it, you can get it, but it's not available yet. Wherever he really came, top. Fights out. Mars ulti has come down with the arena. Fiend's Grip has come out as well, and it's actually going to be a terrible relocate in for Raven. I mean, that was a CK relocate in, and there was no one else there. Well played. I mean, you can imagine if you're in a pub game and that happens, your IO like, yeah, we're gonna go top, we're gonna go top. A IO relocates you in, and you just get immediately Bane gripped and died. Oh, here we go. This is the problem with Bane. Oh, forcing TPs. He will be safe. No problem. You know, there's a bit of flame going on. If your IO relocates you into instant death in a pub game, but I'm sure at this high level of Dota that Raven and Januel are on good terms and are communicating well. I think in that situation, if you had the other two members of Fnatic sitting behind that fight and you bring in the CK and the IO, then I think that's fair enough. But I mean, it was just a 3. There was just the Mars there already, so it was probably never going to be a great go. If your other members of the team were close enough, then maybe. I mean, we got a Doom. We got a BKB Doom here available. Januel needs to be careful. Gabby is leveling up. He's going for the BKB next. Armel's going to be huge. He's got BKB. Armel is huge. Could the take aim duration, actually. Cuckoo's running in. Are they going to Doom? Stun comes out. The With the Infernal Blade, Cookie to save. Raven sitting there as well. In comes the toss combination, and there goes the Aegis. Egg is going to be put down on top of the Aegis with the Wukon's command. BKB is relocated out. It looks like Armel will be safe. Are they actually going to turn? No, they can't turn. They can't fight through the arena. I mean, this is a lot of spells used. Big Cuckoo pops the BKB as well. Genuel, oh, he will go down with the Boundless Strike on the way out. I was about to say, no one's actually going to die. The most spells ever cast in a Dota game without anyone dying. And Nuel just dies to the Boundless on the way out. Very, very unfortunate. But I mean, Fnatic are quite happy with that trade. They're quite happy to lose the IO. I mean, they lose the Aegis on Sniper, but Sniper is still here, alive and farming. As long as he doesn't get caught out by this smoke right now, in trouble. And the grip as well, and there's no relocate save coming. There is an IO trying to heal, but it's not enough. Blobs are coming in. Mortimer's Kisses will slow them down. Genua's leading the charge, probably not the best one to be in the front. And they decide just to let it be. I mean, on the back line, I mean, this could be bad. They're going to catch more and more. T1, they're actually starting to run over. Fnatic, 1 kill turned into 2, turned into 3. They just couldn't get out fast enough. They couldn't evacuate the area. You gotta be careful. This Gabby Monkey King is going to be everywhere on you. If he sees you throwing Mortimer's Kisses in, then you are now public enemy number 1 top lane. White Monty wants to catch one. He's got no... He sees him. He sees him. Oh, I say there's no blink on the side of Jabs. So this is the fear that Bane puts in you. You see a Bane running at you, trying to get that Nightmare off, and you're going, oh my goodness, who's behind him? Where's the Tiny? Where's the Monkey King? Okay, where's the Doom? Okay, where are the rest of his heroes? And in reality, it's just a Bane running at you. It's just a Bane running at you. I mean, no one else is there. It's just mind games. Just mind games that Bane is playing with the side of Fnatic right now. Whitemon, just the master of mental deceit. Definitely outplaying Jabs mentally there. I mean, what can Jabs do? Can he call his bluff? I mean, even if he calls his bluff, what's he do? He nightmares him and hits him and then he walks away. I mean, it still doesn't work out well. Ooh, it's a smoke. An illusion. It's an illusion. Don't hit it. Illusion. They know it's an illusion. Okay, they're looking. Oh, the scan comes out. They do catch him on the edge of the scan. The T1 know that there's something up. Fnatic running in. No BKB with the stun. Immediate. Oh, Arena coming for the counter. BKBs are coming out on Gabby, and Gabby is just owning this area right now. BKB, but the stun. Supernova goes off, but doesn't kill anyone. And now Raven's back in with the counter stun. Zephyr's trying to heal up, going over onto Raven, not going to have enough damage. Gabby is trying to hit, but he's going down to Armel, who's just hitting in the back line. No one got onto this sniper. He was just going hee-hee-ha-ha all the way in the back. This is what I called out in the draft. If they cannot get onto this sniper, if Sniper has any game, then it is going to be so hard for T1 to close him down. Because there's a Mars. There's a Mars. There's a CK. There's an IO. There's even a Snapfire just getting in the way, just trading their bodies to protect the sniper. And if you can't get on the sniper, he's just going plink, plonk, plonk, plank.
It's fine. This was a useless
and you are not getting anywhere. Even if you try and run at him, he's just going to headshot you back. Yeah, headshot, bang, headshot, bang, headshot. You're just not going anywhere forward. You are not making any progress. So, Sniper has had a game. He is rich. He's got a BKB. He's got a Hurricane Pike. Man, look at this guy's attack range. My goodness. He's going to go for a Daedalus next. No one can hit this guy. He is so far in the back with his range now. No one can hit this guy. He's even got the plus 1 second take aim. The bonus range of No, it doesn't give any additional bonus range. It's just the 100% headshot. I was going to say, I thought it gave additional bonus range on top of the bonus range that the skill gave. But no, that would be a little bit absurd. So Gabby working towards this Ice Guardy. Wants to be able to stop the healing on this CK a little bit. The smoke is coming up quiet. He's got the blink. Blink in with the stun. Don't come through. Mars throws out in the back line. Arena to try and zone. Gabby comes through with the double stun. Stun out from Cuckoo as well. Down goes the Snapfire. Everyone else is on the right. Armel is in no man's land. Does use the full stuff to get away, but Carl, he's through. He blinks through. BKB pops as well. BKB on Armel. He's plinking away. Shrapnel's down on the ground. Zeph's been caught in the back line. Armel is hitting the supernova. One more hit and it will go down. But Armel is in trouble. He's been surrounded and he will go down. It's just Jabs who's trying to escape on the side. But Jabs, you have no blink, sir. You have no blink. And it's going to be a team wipe against Fnatic. And T1, they're now saying, hey, this tower, T2, thank you, that's ours. There is no Roche to be taken. It's going to respawn in 2 minutes. There is a haste in the top lane. So Fnatic will be alive to contest Roche, but they're going to lose map position and lose structural integrity right now on their buildings. And what I mean by structural integrity, I mean it's in rubble. Okay? Structural integrity of that tower is 0. This one too, there's a catapult whacking it. Coming over Gabby and Carl. This is a tiny. Let us not forget. Let us not forget the golden rule of Dota. Tiny kill buildings. Tiny kill buildings. So, there is a tiny. Okay. There is drawings upon drawings on the map. This is where we're going. This is where we're avoiding. I think this is they're saying this is where we're going. We need to control this area for the Rosh spawn. We need to get there as fast as possible. I'm interested into what Sniper gets at level 20. I imagine it's going to be the knockback distance. That would be what I would assume. That knocks them back, yeah, like a lot. Almost 3 times the amount that it is currently doing. So you just can't walk towards it. Smokes are available. Holy Locket is up. BKB trying to be built up on Genuel, but he's still a long way away. Jabs has his BKB, but still no blink. DJ does have the Wraith Pact. Need one of those. Raven, they've drawn the line. They've drawn the line to Raven. Is he just trying to break a smoke here right now? He's got the blink. I think he's just trying to break the smoke, and he might well do it. He's waiting. Got the ward. And he is out of there. That was a good read there from Raven. Just sitting under the sentry and the obs in the trees, knowing he's got the blink. And as soon as he sees the smoke break, he is out of there and gone. They're gonna get the ward. They will get the ward here. They see it, but they are smoked, so they can come back for that later. Roche has spawned. Both teams are gonna know it very soon. Oh, the kiss has come out. Yeah, no, don't show them that it's been used. Don't show them. I would have not used it. Oh, I mean, once you see that they're not in there, I would have just pulled back and hoped that they didn't see it. But now they know that kisses are on cooldown. That might actually be a go. I mean, it's 90. That's a big cooldown. 110-second cooldown. So, a long time without kisses. And kisses is a very good ability in the Roche pit. DD popped on Monkey King. DD is feeling very strong. He's got that Orb of Corrosion. Carl's in there as well with the BKB. White Monster on the background with the blink. Phoenix. Medic Phoenix. Mech. Pipe. Earned. Ready to rock and roll. He's got that Philly Stone helping him get the money. Midas on cooldown. Please. The efficiency. Please. Shrapnel coming out. Here comes Command. Being pump faked. He is going to put it out. Here comes Command. Bashed up by the Roche. In comes the Arena. With the... No stun. In fact, the grip. The grip. Relocated out. Doom has been used on Raven. Raven can't do anything, but Armel is flipping away. He does actually get the last hit on the Roche. So the gold goes to the side of Fnatic. Aegis to the side of Gabby. I mean, it's not a total disaster. It's not a total disaster for Fnatic there. They could have lost everything. I mean, yeah, they're still going to be hard to move around the map. Going to be rough with the Aegis on Gabby. They're going to feel aggressive. But, I mean, they're just going straight in. They're saying, hang on a second. You think that we're going to smoke at you right now? This is the reverse psychology. You just got Aegis and we're going to smoke at you. But I believe T1 are reading it fairly well. They aren't separating. They are all staying in the same area. Snapfire will have ult up again with the Wraith Pack. Still no Blink or Shard, which really turns Snapfire into a completely different hero. But Blink is on Mars, which enabled him to get in there, but he just got instantly gripped. Instant grip there on the Mars, and he could do nothing. Even with the BKB, he went down. Zephyr now working towards here it is. Here it is. The Wraith Pact is coming. You can't win a game without Wraith Pact. This is what was missing on the side of T1 so far in this game. If you'd had the Wraith Pact earlier, the team would be winning the game. Or cancelling the blink. How does that not cancel the blink? Excuse me? I mean, I saw the damage tick. Excuse me, I saw the damage tick. Gaben? Excuse me? I saw the damage tick. Armel has the crit stick. He's looking towards that Daedalus. I wonder if he's going to save for buyback. I think he's going to buy out. I think he's just going to buy out and get the Daedalus. And try and go big or go home right now. Gabby's got 3,000 HP, so you need something to work through that. Carl has 3,100 HP. You're going to need that Daedalus to cut through this huge HP pool. If we look at that armor, actually, I don't think, oh no, he's got 26 armor. He's actually got 26 armor, and Gabby has 25 armor. They got a lot of armor, they got a lot of health. These guys do not die easily. Level 3 Supernova as well for this next fight. Ultimate has been used. So T1 will see that. And he probably doesn't want to lose his illusion straight away. He's just going to try and push the wave out as much as he can. And in fact, I think if the correct call here would have been to kill these illusions off. But they didn't. So now they've cleared the wave, and Fnatic feel a little safer to move out on the map right now. Gonna leave that sentry there. No, not let them know that they have dewatered it. I mean, I would probably take that down because I'm a little OCD. Level 20 talent, he did go for the knockback, and I can only assume that he's going to go for the attack range. I mean, he's got the Hurricane Pike, right? I mean, this has got to be an attack range. He's got the Enchanted Quiver as well. Is there a Grow Bow? I wonder, was there a Grow Bow? There is a Grow Bow. Gives 100 attack range. This gives you plus 350, but only for one attack. I don't know what you want. Do you want the Grow Bow for every attack, an extra 100, or do you want the? I guess you want the Enchanted Quiver. I mean, the Quiver is a lot better. You get the bonus damage as well, and you can't miss. It's very good. Quiver is a really nice item for a sniper. But I mean, I can't help but think that Grow Bow, that constant attack range, would be very tempting. Okay, how is the Aegis timer going? We're down to 54 seconds. So if T1 want to make a fight happen, they want to make it happen right now. And Fnatic are aware of that. Fnatic will not give the fight with the Aegis with 50 seconds to go. They're just going to continue. They're going to TP out. Illusions will keep doing things top. Look at this. This is what you can do with these illusions now. You send one to a camp. You send two on the lane. You send this one over to the next camp. You just keep farming. There's a DD Tiny here with casual 800 damage. Just casual 800 damage. Nothing to be concerned about here. Everything's balanced. Everything's balanced. I don't see any problems. Where did this one go? He just saved one. No. I thought all of his illusions were up here, so I don't know where he got that illusion from in particular. I don't see anything that would have given him that illusion. Hasn't got Manta. I'm actually dead set confused how... Oh, sorry, he's got the shard. I'll slow that. He's got the shard. He's fine. That's how he got that illusion. I was like, hey, he's got no Manta? Illusionist Cape has been removed from the game. Now, there's no SD on his team. How did he get it? But either way, smoke is coming out through the top lane. Counter smoke coming out from the side of T1. I mean, teams are mirroring each other on the map right now. They both know that the other team is looking for an engagement. Aegis has gone down. Actually, the Gleipnir. Gabby's leading the way. He's quite a fair way from his team. Doom is headed south. I mean, there is a TP. There's a tower to TP to. But it doesn't matter because the side of Fnatic have head back to base. And they are safely back inside their high ground. A little bit of a mirror from last game, in that last game Fnatic was the one with the quite large gold lead, and now this game it's the opposite. T1 17,000, 16, 17,000 gold lead at the moment. I don't think that's insurmountable though, because it's a sniper and it's a CK, and they fight quite well. I mean, the Mars I'm a little bit concerned about. I would like Mars to have a bit more farm. This IO scales really well with some items. I mean, this Mars is very poor. Like the Phoenix has more gold than this Mars, so he's not had a good game. And it goes all the way back to the laning phase against a Monkey King, where it just was not any fun for jabs on this Mars. But he's still got Shard, he's got the Blink BKB arena. He can still do everything he needs to do. If he gets a spear off, that can win the game. Looking at our next items coming out, so we're looking for that Silver Edge build-up with the Titan Sliver currently as the neutral item. DJ trying to get that Blink Shard combo so he can Blink Stun. Spider Leg's making him quite mobile around the map. Mel has the Daedalus, has another 3,000 gold, and is thinking about the Lincolns, just try and counter out the Doom and the Grip. Both two very good spells. Even Sleep. 3 very good spells to cancel from that Lincoln's. And he's sitting still on that enchanted quiver. Yanuel looking for the BKB, I would say, with the Essence Ring. I don't think the Essence Ring works anymore with healing. I mean, it does still transfer the mana regen, but in terms of the heal, the burst heal, it doesn't work with the Tether anymore. That's at least my understanding of it. And Mars, I mean, he's looking for a BKB. He's looking for anything. Mars is looking for any scrap of gold he can find. And he's currently sitting on the Blast Rig. So just a little bit extra armor and also a little bit of protection against a jump in from maybe a Tiny or a Monkey King. Whitemon got the blink, looking for that Ether Lens, so you can just be sitting way back. You can be sitting in base and just blink in. It's exaggeration. It's not going to be sitting in base, but sitting well behind the fight, blink in, and from a long way cast a grip or a sleep. BKB coming out. They've got Raven. I mean, it's a bit of a... this might be a chance. Oh, he's got the Moon Shard. Tiny is now huge. Tiny is now huge. Are they going to look for a fight? Are they smoking? Have a smoke? I don't think they have any smokes. Roche is up. Roche is available. No BKB on Tiny for another 48 seconds. No smokes, I don't think. I think they need to try and make something happen, but at the same time, you don't want to force the issue when you are behind. Roche has spawned, but Tiny's lost the effectiveness of that BKB for the next 34 seconds. And they're still going in the pit. He's got this Moon Shard and the Echo Saber. He does a lot of damage. Gabby's in there too. Surely Fnatic know what's happening. I mean, they've just backed up from the whole area. I mean, they're just waiting. They're waiting a little too long. They're trying to gather up for maybe some sort of smoke play, but the Aegis is just going to be gone. It's going to be an Aghanim Scepter. Who is getting the Aghanim Scepter? It's going to be the Monkey King. I mean, personally, I don't agree with Cause taking the Ags, because you're going to have the gold to fight anyway. I mean, he's going to be 6 slotted soon anyway. I personally think that, you know, people who are poor should be taking those Ags. Giving Whitemon an Ags. I mean, you see, Phoenix Grip can't be cancelled. Think about how incredible that would be. Giving Phoenix the Ags. Being able to save with the upgraded attacks on the Supernova. Like, how incredible would that be? That just seems insane. I mean, Monkey King will be able to buy his own Ags soon. But these support heroes that are quite poor, you know, they're not going to have the gold. So, I even think that's something that professional teams can maybe even in theory craft a little bit more about who should be getting. If you get to the point in the game where you're at the third Roche and you get the Ags, you know, who should be really taking that for most impact on the team? Because if a support can grab an Ags, that's 4,200 gold that they're never gonna get. I mean, they're gonna get it in maybe what, another 20 minutes, or you can give them that impact right now.
I love this part.
And honestly, this has been nerfed a bit. The Ag Scepter upgrade for Monkey King. It used to be a pickup all the time, but it's not as good as what it used to be. Look at the Arcane Blink on Monkey King. Fair enough. Tiny's actually got the Enchanted Quiver, so that's a lot of burst damage. Zephyr looking for the Ether Lens. Whitemon has his Ether Lens now as well. And level 20. There's the tree bonus damage. Tiny's got the level 20. Sorry, I keep going wrong. Zephyr's got level 20. Max Sunray damage. So that Sunray, that percentage-based damage, that is going to melt through CK. You got to be really, really careful. Does have Pierce's spell immunity though, so you can kill people who are spell immune with the Reality Rift. Assuming he has his illusions up, he will kill them. This is a CK still. He deals a lot of damage. A little under farm CK, but it's still a CK nonetheless, who will deal significant damage. A couple of catapults hitting in here, but Sniper will get them down. Sniper's in close. I want to see Sniper get that level 25. I really do. He's got the Lincolns, so he's a little bit safer now. I want to see him get that level 25, that attack range. Maybe he goes for the shrapnel charges, who knows? He didn't take the shrapnel DPS, so you assume he's going to get the attack range. And I want to see it. He's got the concussing grenade as well, so he's quite movable, quite safe with the IO behind him as well. And his attack range is very long. No TP currently on Whitemon, but I mean, if he dies, he'll get one, so he should be fine. There is a Refresher Doom. So we have Refresher, Shivas, BKB, Blink on Doom. He's going to have 2 BKBs, 2 Shivas, 2 Halberds, 2 Dooms, 2 War Stomps, if he times it all right. This is no joke. This is a huge item. and something that Jabs needs to be super careful of. Bro, you got a gem. Jabs, you got a gem, bro. My goodness, you were so close to dying. Actually so close to dying. That was incredible. That would have been a huge loss to lose that gem then. Smoke is up by T1. They get the vision down on the high ground. Big cast range. They're going to see. In comes the toss over onto Raven. The Doom comes out. Raven's dead. He does have buyback. On Januel, he can just go back. Sniper is still here. Sniper is alive. Probably going to chuck down a shrapnel. Needs to cancel those blinks with the shrapnel. That's the important thing right now. Blink comes out from Gabby over onto the Mars. Fire snap cookie. Oh no. He's stuck in there. Probably needs to get your calling blade in. Get your calling blade in. Get your calling blade in. Or TP. You want to save your blink. Bottom lane Arax is gone. Without much of a fight, they don't want to buy back on Raven. They have no glyph. Carl's in. Raven's gonna have to buy back. Arena's down. Blocking the attacks. Carl eats the cheese. Sunray is healing up as well. Lucon's command is zoning the whole side. And then on the other side, no! Raven, that's a buyback! GG is immediately called. Raven just dies twice, and the game is over. I mean, Sniper's dead as well. Sniper is caught as well, so that's going to be the game. So T1 take out game 2 of this elimination series between Fnatic and T1, and forcing this series to a game 3.